A lot of counts in jail. How sweet. One lovely thing about Facebook, you're going to stay in jail most of the time. Good morning. Damn. Well, I forgot to even go live over here on Facebook. Good morning, y'all. I know it's early. It's like 7 something o'clock. But I just rolled out of the bed. We got a big day today. Not old Lonnie, old Travis. Got a big day today. Leslie. Uh, uh, no Candy. I got a big day today, so I had to get up early when I normally do. So, anyway. Yeah. Always got some bullshit to have to go do. Unfortunately. Always do. The hell? Oh, damn. Morning. Old Sandra Smith, old Brett. See you popped in there. It's morning time, man. It is. I feel it. It is. I want to try to have a blessed day. I don't know how well that's going to work. I'm going to try. Uh, yeah, guys. If you haven't figured it out, yeah, Facebook has kind of went on a put Billy Sessions in jail spree here lately. If you haven't figured it out, yeah, I mean, it just seems like everything I post or everything I say is some form of hate speech, according to Facebook administrators. I mean, and don't get me wrong, if I want to come out here and talk about rainbows and unicorns or some stupid shit, I'd probably do that all day long. Not ever get in trouble. But man, I'm gonna come out here and start talking about something conservative. Don't throw my ass in Facebook jail. Yeah, what they're gonna do. So I'm getting used to it, guys. I am. 10 o'clock Saturday night in Australia. Well, hey, I'm around, Vicky. I'm around. It's just they keep jailing my ass, and I keep having to play hopscotch from one account to one public figure page, back and forth, back and forth. But I've got so damn many, they can't completely shut me down. That's what it is. There's Scotty Too Hottie. He's in here this morning. He must be getting ready for his big event there in West Virginia. Yeah. How you doing there, Scotty? Well, Twitter has shut a couple of my accounts down before. If you put on Tutu, you'll be gold, and Facebook will be your BFF. Yeah. If I want to dress up like a woman with a beard, I'll never go to jail. Guarantee that shit. Hmm. That's just about giving, guys. Well, I'm not formal this morning if you ain't figured it out, because I just don't give a damn this morning. It's early, and it's early. Hello, Kevin Ashbury. Let's see what's in the wide world of Twitter there this morning. Okay, 16 hours ago, 15 minutes. Okay, Donald Trump, 15 minutes ago. When people come into our country legally, they get deported. Let's see. Trump has been good for Florida. Okay, that's a pretty good one. President Obama made a desperate, terrible deal with Iran, gave them $150 billion plus $1.8 billion in cash. Iran was in big trouble and he bailed them out, gave them a free path to nuclear weapons as soon instead of saying thank you. Iran yelled on Monday. They shot down an unmanned drone flying in international waters where we were locked and loaded, and retaliated last night on 3 different sites. When I asked how many will die, they said 150 people will, sir, was the answer from the general. 10 minutes later, the strike, I stopped it. Not proportionate to shooting down unmanned drone. I am no hurry. Our military is rebuilt, new, and ready to go by far. Best in the world. Sanctions are biting, and more added last night. Iran can never have nuclear weapons, not against the U.S., not against the world. So that's from Trump's mouth himself right there when it comes to what he did there, calling off the airstrike, guys. So basically, he didn't think 150 deaths was equivalent to basically an unmanned air drone. That's what he's saying. Killing 150 of them over there, not, a little rough there for just shooting down an unmanned drone, because that was going to be the casualty rate of their airstrike on Iran. Now, me, mm, I don't know. I wouldn't mind killing 150 of them, but that's just me. You know, but I see where he's getting at. It would escalate into something a lot bigger. It would. It would escalate to something a lot bigger, and it would just stir up a bunch of shit, basically. So I get what he's saying. Yeah, the liberals would have a fit if he shot, if they had a missile strike and killed 150 of them. You're absolutely correct. They would shit down both legs. They would, you know. Oh, guys, the left is constantly looking for some reason to whine. All you got to do is just give them this little inkling of a reason to whine. Trust me, they'll whine. If you haven't figured it out, the left is pretty hardcore on their side anyhow. Yeah, well, Candy over here on Facebook said it would have costed him his election. It possibly could have. I gotta fix my phone here, so it's about to fall. My phone holder broke. Let's see here. Roll of duct tape. Roll of duct tape works pretty good, guys. It pinches the phone, holds it up. But anyway, yeah. My phone holder I've had here for about 3 years, it finally just snapped and broke. So, and this other one Jimmy Collins sent me, I believe it don't work all that hot. No, Jimmy sent me one that does work good. I got it in the bedroom. I don't hardly ever use it, but it works good. I need to bring it in here, I guess. It might have costed him the election. Might have. Well, where's Pig? Pig is in West Virginia. Yes, West Virginia. The sound is muffled now. I don't see how to hell. Because they ain't touching no speaker. Yeah, Pig is in West Virginia, guys. Yeah, I'm debating on whether I'm going to go to Little Rock or not. I ain't made up my mind. Got a lot of shit to do, guys. That's why you think get up so damn early. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do, so I don't know if I'll go to Little Rock today or not. Good deal, Wes. Hope you enjoying that radio. But yeah, I sold Wes one of my ham radios here about what, week and a half ago. Yeah. Yeah. So what about my pet rat? I ain't got one. No. Well, good deal. I'm glad you enjoying that radio, Wes. I figured you would. I know you've been wanting it for quite a while. Guys, you just gotta excuse me. I ain't been up very long. That's my first cigarette. This is my first cup of coffee. I ain't turning and burning too hard this morning. I can tell you that. It's not. Let's see what the left's got to say about me. Oh, they got plenty to say about me. I'm getting updates from Antifa. I keep my eyes on the highwayman. Here's Billy Session and Jonathan Pig Addison talking about their little rally in Little Rock on Shield Wall. Look at them. I love it when the left posts videos of me on Twitter. I love it. Me and Pig. Yeah. Yeah, go Gagsby. He's after Pig pretty hard now, guys. Good morning, Frankie Harper over on YouTube. Long time no see, man. Let's hear it. I don't even know if the damn thing will play. Let's see here. Yeah. All it was us talking about the rally down there that Billy Roper and Shield Wall showed up to. We thought it was funny how Johan was running around getting up people's faces and shit. Yeah. That's a good one, Brett. Australia protesters are so dumb that they super glue themselves to the road. I'd like to see that, Brett. I really would. Hey, they chain themselves to damn trees and stuff here. Matter of fact, I was sharing a video around where some protesters was going to go protest a chicken plant. They run in this chicken plant, going to shut it down. Or, animal rescue. And it was ducks, actually. They run in there and they shut the lines down and they all chained themselves, a chain around their neck to those shackles, that you hang them ducks or chickens in. And somebody restarted the line and like dragging them by the neck and shit. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was getting a kick out of that. But unfortunately, somebody shut the line back down again. And it saved them. I'm like, because I was wanting to see them go through an eviscerating machine. I wanted to see if a liberal come out on the other side looking like a chicken, with asshole blowed out, his guts thrown out the side. And, man, think about it. Thought it might be pretty interesting, watching liberals go through the shocker. You hang those chickens and stuff upside down, and they run their head through it pulls their head through a little vat of water. It's electrified and it shocks them and kills them. Then a neck machine cuts their heads off. I want to see the liberals go through that. I want to see how many of them have enough sense to raise their head up out of the water, So thought that might be pretty entertaining. But damn it, they shut the damn video off before I could ever get to that point. They shut the line down. So yeah, that would have been funny as hell. It would have been, guys. It would have been. Yeah, Scotty is having an event out there in West Virginia, Charleston, its state capital. Uh, Basically against standing against the Muslims, standing for Christianity, because they're bringing all these refugees in and they're just planting them out there. Yeah, getting them new apartment complexes to live in and shit like that. Yeah, running the blacks, the whites, and the Hispanics out of those housing complexes and tearing them down and rebuilding them, giving them the damn Muslim refugees. So yeah, Trump derangement syndrome. Why am I not surprised, guys? Honestly, why am I not surprised that they'd come up with some bullshit like that? I mean, really, are they that hard pressed, guys, to try to get a damn check from the government? That they got to come up with a new mental illness where you can draw mental disability because you're too damn lazy to work or too damn stupid to get a job, then too lazy to work on top of that? That's what it sounds like to me. You know, no shit. You got a lot of people in this world looking for an excuse not to get their ass out there and work. And them having a legitimate disorder like Trump derangement syndrome, uh, probably just a new way for them to try to draw a check, try to draw some form of government assistance. No shit, guys. That's what you call. That's what you call they draw a stupid check from the government. Yeah, they damn stupid. The government thinks, well, we can send them to college, get them off welfare, but they're so damn stupid they couldn't get a job once they got out. So they just soon pay them selling their ass at the house. Yeah. I know no boy one time, he told me, he said, hell, they just give me a check to stay at home. They seen how old I was, and I was too old to send back to college and educate, so they just told me they'd pay me to sit at home. That's what he told me. No shit. Yeah, I know only some of your comments are showing up. That's no joke. Know the dude rather well. They paid him. They paid him a check to sit at home, guys. They did, because they didn't want to send him to college and re-educate him after he got hurt and lost his job and stuff. He did have a few mental problems, but it wasn't bad enough he couldn't work. So they just gave him a check to sit at home. What I call stupid check. Yep. Sure as shit. So I guess that's what that Trump derangement syndrome would be classified under, is probably a stupid check. Yeah. It'd have to be. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Larry. Oh yeah, cry at work. I get beat up all the time. My arms stay all scratched, beat up, cut up. There's now healing up from the other day. That's just part of it, man. That's part of getting out there working. Part of using these things here, man. A lot of people don't like using them. Not unless it's do this right here. It's reason, that's the reason we talk about this younger generation of kids having them little bitty hands. Let me tell you something about hands, just like any other body part on you. If you don't use it, it won't develop. That's right. That's the reason this young generation has these little bitty girly ass hands. I mean, I see it all the time. I mean, they'll be big. I mean, be pretty good sized lads. They have little bitty hands, little bitty hands. I'm like, what the fuck, man? But what it is they grow up. They're not ever out doing anything with their hands. They ain't working as kids to build those bones and bone structure in their hands up for them to get big. So they come out with like little girly hands. No shit. I'm not lying. Little bitty hands. Hmm. Yeah. And you can just walk up there to them, and if they want to shake hands with you, you can just feel their bones crunching when you shake hands with them. Ain't no shit. You can't, because their bones. They got little big girly hands. It's like walking up shaking hands with a girl. Oh shit. Kid you not. Yep. They got the little bitty girly hands. Well, they do. They never used them to build the bone structure up in them. You know, you gotta use them damn things if you gonna build the bone structure up in them. No, it ain't just they're soft, Larry. All right, they're little bitty hands. You know, it ain't that they're just soft and they ain't got no calluses on them or no thickness to them. They just little bitty girly hands, but they never used them other than typing on a damn keyboard. Well, they never held what you call uh, shovels or chainsaws, or they never did do anything with their hands as a youth to build them up. They didn't work any. So they mature up with these little bitty hands. Half of them want to be girls, and Candy. Well, I'm not gonna. Yeah, wouldn't doubt that. I figure you're pretty spot on that one. Now you go back and you look at the past generations. You know, you look at their hands, and, and when you get to this generation, their hands are about half as thick, half the size as the previous generations. That's no joke. Pay attention, look. It's because they never used them for anything. Well, yeah, they drank soy, but I know one that drank milk by the gallon, guys. They still didn't work with their hands, and their hands still a little bitty. Trust me. Me and my brother was talking about that, and he goes, "Man, what's the deal with all these young kids with just little bitty hands?" I said, don't know. Well, building up muscles, and I've seen some of these guys. I mean, they get up like 18, 19 years old, and they start, working out, lifting weights. They may be big and muscular, but they still got them little bitty girly ass hands. Yeah. Yeah. Because your bone structure pretty much quits growing at a certain point, guys. It does. And once that bone structure, like at 16, 15, 16, 17 years old, quits growing, it don't make a damn what you do at that point. Yep. There's K-Rack. Morning, K-Rack. You look all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. There's the man with the Amish beard.
Huh?
I said, you look like an Amish dude.
I can't hear you, man. It's all mumbly sounding.
I said, you sound like an Amish guy.
I sound like an Amish guy.
Or you look like an Amish guy. It's early in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I just checking in to see what you're doing, man. Seen you pop in here.
Man, I just got up. That's my only day off this week, so I slept in.
Yeah. I hear you. Well, guys, over here on YouTube, I got K-Rack on the other end. Y'all can hear him, but you can't see him because that's just how it works.
Yeah. I don't do YouTube. Amish Confederate.
Larry Lucas. He's already on you, man. He's already on you this morning.
I know it, man. Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm just doing the morning coffee before I get ready for the day, I got work today.
You got work today?
Yeah, I got work today. Yeah. Unfortunately, I might or might not go to Little Rock this evening. Don't know yet.
What's going on?
Supposed to be having like a candlelight remembrance for Linda Collins Smith down at Little Rock.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if I'm going to make it or not because I've got a lot of shit around here I got to do. And it's a 3-hour drive down there.
Yeah. Hush. This is the only day I got to mow my damn grass today. I got 5 acres I got to mow and weed eat.
Yeah, I ain't got 5. I've got about 3.
Man, I'm working 6 days a week right now. My job is kicking my ass, and I barely got time to do anything.
No feeling.
So I got the day off, and so if it don't rain, I'm gonna try to get this fucking grass cut.
Well, I've got to mow my grass too. I was mowing it the other day and kept getting phone calls, and you can't really mow and talk on the damn phone.
No, it don't work too well.
Even with Bluetooth, it don't work with them.
I mow with a tractor, so ain't no way I can talk on the phone, drive a tractor.
I mow with a push mower. 3 acres, about 3 acres with a push mower.
Man, I remember when I was a kid, my mom we had 5 acres, and my mom made me push mow that whole fucking 5 acres.
Good for
It would
you.
take I would take it, do it in stages every day of the week. Like every day after school, I'd cut grass for like 2 hours and cut like an acre, and like wait and do another acre the next day.
Well, I've got a riding lawnmower, K-Rack, but it's been broke down for 2 years, and all it needs is a damn starter on it. And probably me pull the deck off and bend the damn blades back where I've hit rocks and warped the blades. But you know what? I just ain't found time to have to screw with it, so I just push mow the damn thing.
Yeah, I had a little riding lawnmower for a little while, a little 42-inch, and I fucked the deck on it up so bad I had to buy another deck to go up under it. And then hell, I bought that new deck, and it wasn't 2 months later I fucked that deck up. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna get something heavy duty. So I went and bought a tractor.
Well, you're supposed to mow the easy grass around your house with the lawnmower, and most mow the damn pasture with bush hog.
Yeah, well, I got a finishing mower, 5-foot finishing mower. So what's up with this Senate lady chick? I mean, what is any details come out? Anybody been arrested or?
Yeah, they arrested a 48-year-old. They arrested a 48-year-old woman, Rebecca O'Donnell, for murder, abuse of a corpse, and some other shit. And I don't know, man. It's just supposed to be her best friend. They've been friends.
Like a love triangle or something?
Well, I think they're trying to use embezzlement as a motive. The woman's boyfriend is swearing up and down she's innocent. So, I mean, he was involved with Linda too. So, like I said, I don't know. She was investigating a lot of controversial shit. You know, she really was. Had a lot of information on some high up people. So I can't really say what happened or what didn't happen, but I know one thing. I think there needs to be a big thorough across the board investigation into her death, and not just say, hey, it was just this woman here. Not unless they got fingerprints on a murder weapon at the crime scene, pretty much.
I'm gonna get my earbuds in, man. I can't hardly hear you.
Yeah.
So they in West Virginia, highwaymen in West Virginia today, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're at Charleston at state capitol.
Anybody gonna be live feeding from there today? You know?
I'm sure Pig will be. Scotty will be.
Pig's up there.
Yeah, Pig's up there.
Hell, has he moved out yet?
No.
Hell, he said he's moving to Pocahontas.
Well, I don't know if he's moving to Pocahontas or not. It's kind of up in the air.
Oh. Well, that means he'd be closer to me if he moved to Pocahontas. I'd go over there and drink beer with him.
Yeah.
So what do you think, we're going to go to war with Iran?
No.
I don't think either.
No, Iran, they're just rattling their sabers. They're wanting attention, K-Rack. They're wanting money. You know, they're wanting to cut a deal. That's the reason they're fuzzing up over there. They've got some big backers like Russia and stuff like that. And they're just wanting to renegotiate a deal. And Trump's smart enough to know that. I mean, he could have sent that airstrike over there and killed, 150 of them plus at those radar sites and stuff. But he called the strike off at the last minute. It's just basically, it's the same shit every time they get a wanting to. Looks like Kim Jong-un gets rattling his saber, get a launching some damn rockets. I mean, it's the same old bullshit. Nobody really wants to go to war. Nobody. Either side does.
I heard John Kerry and Obama's been over there, or John Kerry's been still talking with Iran and shit.
Yeah, I've been seeing that too. Well, you know,
after the administration was over with, you was over with. I thought you quit dealing with all that shit.
Now Jimmy Carter's still been going over there up to about 10 years ago talking to Hamas.
Really?
So, like I said, you know, I mean, I agree with you. They need to shut that. I mean, basically, Obama went on a speaking tour after Trump took office, basically talking shit about Trump.
Yeah. They all are right now, even Republicans, man. That's what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand is these Republicans are just as bad as these fucking Democrats out there, but they, you know, there are not enough critical thinkers out there to realize that.
Well, there's some critical thinkers out there that realize that, but I mean,
it's just like we talked about the other night. You know, that if people are smart enough, they could take over the Democratic Party if they wanted to, but you know that people ain't smart enough to do it or don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
true.
And it's relatively easy as shit to do. You just gotta have people that's, you know, got the mind enough to do it.
The want to do it.
The want to, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the want to.
All you gotta do is participate in that caucus.
Yeah.
Come a week after the primary, and you could become part of the Democratic Party and take over that son of a bitch if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You know? Yeehaw, but it ain't gonna happen.
Well, why don't you think the damn Democrats have done that to the Republicans the last several years?
Yeah, I have to say that because I remember when I was a delegate for the state of Mississippi in 2012, and I found out real quick how trustworthy the Republican Party is when I got involved with all that shit, buddy. It made me open up my eyes to the Republican Party and how low down them some bitches will be just to try to get somebody remain in office.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad, K-Rack. I'll give you that.
I mean, yeah, dude, we're going out into the delegation, the caucus they have at the state capitol in Mississippi, and all they did was like name off everybody that they was going to send to Washington or to the national convention. Didn't nobody get to vote on it or nothing. They're just like, all right, these people are going. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye. We'll see you. But by the rules, we were supposed to select a delegate. Delegates were supposed to be put on the ballot, and we select what delegates were supposed to. That ain't what happened. They had a list, and it's like, all right, these people are going. We appreciate y'all showing up for this dog and pony show. We'll see you later. That's about basically the way it was.
Yeah. It's about the way it works in most cases. Good old boy system.
Yeah, well, that's definitely the way it is in Mississippi. But that year, I think throughout the state of Mississippi, like 5 different counties got overtaken by the true conservative side, like the orange side of the spectrum for the Republican Party. We took over like 5 different counties, Republican parties, and it was awesome, man. I was vice chairman of the Republican Party in my county for 4 years. And we censured Thad Cochran and Roger Wicker and made shockwaves to the state of Mississippi when we did that shit. So
well, hey man, that's a good deal.
Right along with the
I gotta go get coffee, man. I'm running low.
All right, what's up, everybody? I'll keep everybody entertained here. I see American flag. I see an Arkansas flag. I see a chair. Billy got a new chair. So that poker chair he had. Remember that poker chair? Wore that bastard smooth out, didn't you? Somebody felt bad for you and sent you that nice office chair for you to do your videos in, I bet. That ball would look better with a Confederate flag hanging on it. What's up, Gary?
I still got them.
Oh, okay. I I understand, man. You're trying to please your audience. It's all good. Well, thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate that. It wasn't much of a tour, in my opinion, because I didn't have very much phone signal out there in the middle of nowhere in Texas. But I had fun, though. Oh, the poker chair broke.
Yeah, poker chair broke.
Oh, okay. So somebody did feel sorry for you and get you another chair, didn't they?
Yeah, I got a chair there to shoot pool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was you sitting on a 5-gallon bucket for a couple of days?
No, I just sat in a poker chair until something bitch started throwing me out the damn floor.
Do live videos get chunked out of the chair, huh?
Yeah, I've got chunked out of the chair many times. This some bitch here will throw you too.
Yeah.
If you ain't careful. It's got a little latch down here that keeps it from rocking back. And every now and then it'll back out and it'll throw us some bitch backwards. And by God, you'll go ass out the floor.
When your feet go kicking up in there, we know what's up, huh?
Yeah, when you see the laptop and the smartphone go airborne and start flipping, you know what happened. My feet hit the damn table. Yeah.
I can hear it now. I can just.
Oh, damn.
Oh man, everybody watching, y'all don't forget Confederate 901's doing an event July 13th in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, celebrating Native Air Force's birthday. In the wild, wild west of Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Where it don't rain drops, it rains bullets.
That's right. About the damn truth of it down there now. Well, I mean, what is Memphis in competition with Chicago now on killings?
Oh yeah, they're down here talking about we can't let Chicago outdo us.
Can't let Chicago.
Tammy Sawyer's fat ass out there eating a bag of fucking Cheetos, saying we're gonna turn this place into Detroit. You know, big fat ass out there trying to be a political prostitute. Man, I hate that bitch. God Almighty.
I don't like her much either, Kay.
You don't even know.
I don't like her either.
Yeah. But we got a couple of special ops in Memphis, and they've been doing some work. I've been, coming up with little missions for them to do, gathering information and shit like that. So they're doing a real good job. So
good.
I'm real happy with. I'm real happy with everything's coming out. A whole lot of information that the other side really wouldn't like me to have, but I got it anyway.
Good.
Yeah, I'm putting it in my war chest.
Yeah, but is that information actually going to do any good if you expose it to her, to combat her politically?
Well, they would discredit me. Right. Anyway, they'd call me nothing but a racist.
Yeah.
And a bigot and everything like that. They would discredit me. So I'm the one that couldn't release it. But I know people I could give it to release it that they would, they wouldn't try to ruin, or they have a better credibility than I have been portrayed.
But really, let's get down to it, K-Rack. But really, I mean, let's go into it here. Damn it.
All right, you're back now.
Yeah, Pig calling me. I'll call him back here in a minute. He must not know I'm live. But really, you get thinking about it. I mean, really, would the voters actually give a shit? I mean, honestly, K-Rack, would they?
Yeah. In Memphis, they do, because a lot of people. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what about Memphis, man. Memphis might be a bad city, but there's still a lot of good people in Memphis. A lot of good people with a lot of common sense in Memphis. And I have to work in Memphis every day, and I talk about the situation in Memphis a lot on job sites and everything like that with a lot of people. And there's a lot of people that totally are on our side. That totally agree that what they did was wrong. I mean, I'm talking about like business owners in Midtown, which is like real liberal area of Memphis, and they're like, yeah, what they did about them statues is bullshit, and stuff like that. And then I'm working with construction hands all the time, and I hear them talking about it and stuff like that. And just the vibe that I get from just normal, average day, everyday blue collar workers around Memphis, they think it's wrong. They think it's bullshit, and they think that all this bullshit needs to stop. And this is black and white folks saying this to me.
Well, that's good
Makes me feel,
because 83% of Memphis, 83% of Memphis is black.
I know, but let me tell you, the ones that want this stuff, the ones that push it for all this stuff, are the ones that are on welfare, the ones that are living in the ghettos and don't want to get out because they don't think they have a way out because they're too damn lazy to get out there and make something out of themselves. Those are the ones that are pushing this stuff. Those are the ones that the liberals have got manipulated and fooled into believing that they're supporting them when they're not really.
Yeah.
I mean, because you look at Memphis, all the old parts of town, like in the downtown area that used to be like the really, really poor parts of town, they had run all the poor people out and leveled the shit. And now they're starting to build like condos and stuff for rich white fucking people. For rich people. And that's what they don't understand is the Democrats in Memphis all they're doing is they're trying to make the poor people poor so they can run them out of their neighborhood so they can clean the slate and start all over for rich people, mostly rich white people.
Well, they want money coming into Memphis, and they know they can't have money coming into Memphis with all those poor housing additions and what you call supplemental. What the hell is the word I'm looking for? Subsidized housing units.
Yeah, well, they're getting rid of all them in Memphis.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like the projects and stuff like that, they'll let them turn into absolute slums. I'm talking about you can go to some of these little shithole HUD housing apartment complexes in Memphis.
Yeah.
And dude, it's sickening. It is sickening. It's hard to believe that somebody would live in a situation like that. But they do.
Yeah.
They do. And you see it on the news all the time. All these apartment complexes have been taken over by HUD, don't have running water, or the roof's leaking, and they never get it fixed. And all of this set up to make poor people poor, so they could take their shit away from them, devaluate property values.
Yeah.
That way they can come in, buy it all up, kick everybody the fuck out, and say, "We don't care where you go from here. Just so you ain't staying here no more."
That's right.
And that's that.
They've done that in many places.
Oh yeah. All these big major cities that are overrun by Democrats that are having all these problems, you're going to have little spots of that city that are real nice and rich people all live there, and they're all the people there are the ones that's controlling everything that's going on in the city. Look at San Francisco, people shitting on the streets.
Won't be long they'll be passing law in Memphis where you can just hump up shit on the street, shit on the sidewalk.
Well, if Tammy Sawyer I hope to God it don't ever happen, but Tammy Sawyer ever get elected mayor, hell, you'll be able to shoot people freely on the streets.
Well, I've heard what she's had to say, and it don't look real good.
No.
I mean, she was basically coming out taking up for those thugs, rocking the cops and beating the cop cars up and stuff for shooting that bastard that basically tried to run the federal agents over. Had a weapon on him, done shot a man 5 damn times and was possibly ID'd.
Y'all have seen all the bullshit lies that spread out about that stuff, man. Them folks are trying to say that they shot that boy after they handcuffed him. They shot him 16 times with handcuffs on him. That's what they're trying to say.
They're
trying to say that he didn't. Yeah, it didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
They trying to say he didn't never have no weapon or anything, but they don't never deny that he shot a motherfucker 5 times to steal his car. They don't deny that he rammed the cops trying to get away from the cops. They don't deny, and they can't deny him on Facebook Live sitting there a few hours before he gets shot, killed, saying, "Hey, these motherfuckers gonna have to kill me, or I ain't going to jail," and stuff like that. They don't deny that, but they'll deny that he was he was a thug and a gangbanger. They deny all that shit. But if you look at all his pictures, he's got all that green and purple and shit. The green and purple is the black gangster disciples. That's a color for a gang in Memphis. There's a black gangster disciples are nationwide, I think. But the green, if you look through his pictures and stuff like that, you see all that green, especially when they had that candlelight vigil. Seen a lot of people wearing green and purple. Well, that's all BGD, man. That's all BGD. That's a whole, like the news clip from the candlelight vigil. That nothing but gang members all out there throwing up gang signs and shit like that at that damn thing. But they don't say anything about that on the news.
No, they're not going to.
But then you got the police fucking director up there acting like that he saved the whole fucking world from Confederate 901.
Yeah, he saved the world from us, didn't he?
Yeah. And that Confederate 901 is just the most evil people on the fucking planet. But we got people shooting and murdering each other every single day in our city. But we protected Memphis from Confederate 901. How ridiculous is that shit, man?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
We've improved time and time again. Confederate 901 is not violent. We're just a bunch of Southern American activists that stand up for Southern American values, traditions, history, and heritage.
Yeah, they had to shut the I-240 loop down. Remember, to protect the citizens of Memphis from us. Yeah, them some bitches running up there showing us their guns, and they were protecting the citizens of Memphis from a bunch of people with Confederate flags.
Yeah, I remember that day, man. I had a documentary filmmaker riding with me that day, and he had the camera pointing at me, talking to me, and he looked over to the right when a car was coming by. Dude had his 9 up in the window like this, like holding it up in the window. And the videographer looked over. He's like, "Dude's got a gun." I was like, "Welcome to Memphis."
Hell, they was running up beside. I was in the lead rig, I was in the lead car, and they were running up beside us, showing them guns. I was throwing my damn body armor up in the damn window, trying to shield, but most of the damn cab that I could.
But that's before the escort started showing up.
Yeah, that was before
you remember?
Yeah.
You remember we got about a loop and a half in, and all of a sudden all cops came out from everywhere and escorted us the whole damn way?
Yeah, motorcycle cops. We had like 5 bears in the air.
Yeah. That motorcycle cop pulled up to old dude. He's like, "How many more times y'all going around?" Because it was cold as fuck that day.
Yeah, it was.
Motorcycle cops, I felt bad for them.
Yeah, I did too.
And he was like, pulled up. "How many more times y'all gonna go around? I think this might be the last time."
But no, when they'd run up and they'd get run up with their guns up like this right here, I mean, hell, all I'd do is I had my bulletproof vest off of me, and I had it unfolded, and I'd just take my damn bulletproof vest, just throw up in the damn window up against the door like that right there to shield the damn cab best I could, from in case they started shooting at us.
Yeah, but he could have shot right through that door. That jacket wouldn't help none.
Well, the way I had it put in there, it would. Because I had it unfolded where it would cover from the top of the window plumb down to the seat.
Yeah. That was a good day, man.
Yeah, it was a good day.
I hope we could see that many people show up on the 13th.
Well, maybe you get lucky.
Yeah, I got to get out here and start promoting this shit. I'm trying to get as much work done with work this week. That way I can focus on it. But I think after July 13th, man, it'll be the last one for a while. I didn't let my personal shit at home and my property get way past taken care of. Man.
Very easily do. Very easily done.
This cabin I got here, I still got some work. I still got countertops to put in, and I got to redo my tile in my bathroom and everything like that. And I've been putting it all because I've been staying focused on this activism stuff. But after 13th, man, I'm gonna have to. I got to get back focused on my personal shit. because I've basically been ignoring it for 2 years now.
Well, I know the feeling. I have too, man. You know, you got shit at home that's got to be took care of, and you can't do it all. You ain't got time to do it all.
Well, whenever I try to start focusing on it, man, something comes up that pisses me off, and I have to jump right back in with both feet. You know,
Yeah.
just like Oxford. You know, before that sassy protest came about on the University of Mississippi, I was at the point where I'm all right. I'm gonna chill for a little while, get this shit done and stuff, and then all of a sudden I see that sassy protest, and I'm like, no, it ain't time for this now.
I know there's not an ever good time to try to do shit at home. Now, there's something always going on somewhere.
Right. Hell, for all I know, something might happen in West Virginia, get me fired up. I'll hop on my bike and ride to fucking West Virginia. You never know, you know?
Yeah, you can't ever tell.
I never tell about us old Southern boys. We might show up fucking anywhere.
That's right. We showed up many places.
So you gonna go? Is that Straight Pride parade thing still going?
In Boston?
Yeah.
As far as I know, it is.
Man, I sure would like to go to that because I know it's gonna be a shit show. I got some aggression release.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's still underway. Now, like I said, anything can change at any time. But
yeah, they're trying to smear that shit already. So I guess being straight pride is hate speech now. Apparently,
yeah,
to the left.
Pretty much. Hello, Billy Longus.
Ain't that fucking ridiculous, man? I mean, anything that we come up with or we support that is racist.
Well, it comes back to this right here, K-Rag. They don't want us to take away any attention from their agenda and them pushing it. So they will come out and call us fascists. They'll come out and call us racist or whatever to come out and try to shut us down because they don't want attention took away from pushing their socialistic agenda.
Well, they want to dehumanize our ideas and everything, so it'll, you know, they'll label us, dehumanize us, so it'll take away any kind of credibility because everybody will assume that label is true because people are too ignorant and not enough of a critical thinker to see beyond the labels.
Well, most people just gonna go along with the crowd because they're sheep. They're not what you call individuals. They think with the collective. And if they start seeing public opinion turn, they turn right along with it because they can't stand to be left out of the loop.
Oh, they gotta be in that clique.
Yeah, they're gonna be a willfully sheep.
Yeah. It's just like all this homo shit, man. I remember 10 years ago, some guy come out with this homo bullshit, would get his ass whooped real quick. Especially, I mean, I had to whoop a guy's ass in Birmingham one time. I think it was in like 1998 or 99. I was doing a gig. I was on tour with a band called Groundswell, and we was in Birmingham, and we went to this place called I can't remember what the fuck it was, but I was running sound for them. And when I got there, there was this group of gay folks in there, and there was this one that had an eye for me, but he was sober when he come up there and told me how cute I was and wanted to know what my name was. I was like, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not, my door don't swing that way.
Yeah.
So later on that night, after we got done with our show, he done got drunk. And we done got done, and we're sitting at the bar hanging out, drinking a beer, and this motherfucker comes up and grabs my ass, and talks about how sexy I am. I ran back with that fucking beer bottle still half full of beer, and I cracked that motherfucker smooth upside the fucking head, and he went straight to the fucking ground. And I'm standing up stomping him. I'm jumping up, down, stomping on that motherfucker, and because he put his hands on me, and the other guys had to pull me off of him because they thought I was going to kill his damn ass. But that's the way it was back in the day when I was, it was. You could be gay all you wanted to, but if you want to try to force that shit on somebody, you got your ass whooped. But these days, you try to, stand up against the shit you're fucking you're a hate-filled bigot and all this other bullshit. No, it ain't you're a hate-filled bigot. You just don't want to put up with that bullshit.
Well, I guess I'm just a hate-filled bigot because any dude runs up and grabs my ass, he better be ready to throw hands with me because that's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, my intentions is killing that motherfucker. You know, that's what and luckily I have friends around that pull me away from him because that's what my intentions are to do is to kill that motherfucker. Because ain't no motherfucker gonna put their hands on me. You know, but luckily, you know, there wasn't no police call, and I didn't get charged with no hate crime or nothing like that. So I guess it was all good. But you know,
they didn't have hate crimes back then like they do now.
No, it didn't. No.
Yeah.
Hate crime ain't a hate crime. It's against the white people crime. You know, that's what that shit is because you never, ever will see a black person charged with a hate crime. You know, it's just like those kids up in Chicago that kidnapped that retarded white kid and was like, had him for like 3 days and was cutting his hair off and, you know, abusing him, calling him a white motherfucker. That happened about 2 years ago. I don't know if you remember that. It was up in Chicago, I think it was.
I remember.
You know, nothing ever happened to them kids. Them black kids, they didn't get charged with no hate crime. They didn't get charged with kidnapping. They didn't get no felonies or anything. They got charged with some bullshit little misdemeanor.
Well, they got charged with a bunch of big felonious shit because there was so much public outcry about it, but they got off. So they cut plea deals and shit. They didn't really get near what they were charged with.
Hell no! And if the tides return, if that was a bunch of white kids that took the black kid and kidnapped the black kid,
they're gonna swing.
Like every single,
They're gonna swing.
Oh yeah, they'll be in prison for life. For life. It's just like Georgia, man. There was a group of guys riding around with their Confederate flags flying on their trucks, and they pull up in this park, and there's this black family having a fucking birthday party at the park. Well, they went over there throwing a fucking fit about them Confederate flags on them vehicles and was harassing these people and shit about getting them out of the park, out of public fucking park. And so when they was leaving, they started throwing rocks and shit at them, at the trucks. So the last guy in the group got out and they had a big fucking confrontation. And they got all on video and stuff like that. And these people got arrested. Him and his wife both got arrested and are sitting in prison right now for a hate crime in Georgia.
Well, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Okay, Rack, I'm going to bail out of here this morning. I got shit to do, man. So I appreciate you coming on. Like I said, I'm Billy D. Clinton right now because, my Billy Sessions accounts are in jail.
Well, I don't know if I'd claim a Clinton or
not. I like my cigars.
And your interns?
Yeah. Yeah.
You crazy motherfucker.
All right. Well, you be good, K-Rack. We'll catch you later, man.
All right, man.
Have a good morning.
All right,
guys, I'm going to hop out of here. I got shit to do, so we'll catch y'all later.